This is my PhD in chemistry, and today I'll be going over how to code a reaction mechanism simulator application in Python for the Spyder IDE. It'll be going over SN1, SN2, E1, and E2 reactions. This is the second application that I've ever made in Python, so it's going to be extremely basic. Welcome. Today we're going to be going over how to code a reaction mechanism simulator application in Python for the Spyder IDE that allows students to visualize SN1, SN2, E1, and E2 reactions. This is going to be in real time. I haven't made this yet, so it's going to be troubleshooting, and I also don't really have much experience at all making these applications, so we're just trying this out. If you're wondering how I came up with the idea to make this, I just asked ChatGPT what are some kinds of applications of software programs could make or code that would be helpful to college students in general chemistry or organic chemistry, and came up with a list of 12 different ones, and I thought the reaction mechanism simulator would be the most useful. All right, and then after that, ask ChatGPT to code a reaction mechanism simulator, and this is the output. All right, so let's get into it. This is the Spyder IDE. It's free to use. Supposedly, it's one of the ones that helps visualize scientific papers and data analysis, although I'm not an expert in it by any means, so don't take that too much to heart. All right, let's get into it. Right, it even tells you what the first steps are. All right, so copy the code into a Python file. First off, we're going to have to install the MATLAB. All right, it's saying that a new release of the pip is available to update. We're not going to do the newest one, but we're just going to try to go ahead and see if it works. At this point, I'm kind of struggling to figure out what to copy and paste. It didn't really give clear instructions, I thought, to paste this all into one, so I ended up splitting it up into multiple, but you're supposed to copy and paste it into one. At this point, when I finally copy the last bit of code into it and run it, you'll see in the bottom right a little pop-up that I didn't notice for a long time. When I finally do notice the pop-up, I don't really know how to use it all too well, but it's pretty self-explanatory and I figured it out. All right, so it looks like it actually made it. It just has text, so it's pretty basic. SN2, show the mechanism, concerted mechanism, backside attack by nucleophile. E1, formation of the carbocation, elimination of the leaving group. That's pretty wild. So it doesn't look like it shows, so it would be nice if we could do some visual improvements of what it actually looks like to show. But it's still pretty crazy that this works. In the upcoming video, I'll try to include the reaction mechanism arrows, as well as a couple more visual images. I don't know how to do this, but we're going to be using ChatGPT and the Spyder IDE to go through and do it. We'll see how it turns out, but welcome to the journey of learning how to code. I haven't really done too much coding, although I do know that it's important to mix your talents. So if you're extremely proficient in one, and then you mix that with something totally different like coding, you can help boost your skills and help stand out in the sea of applications.